Previously on the Never Stop Tour 2, presented by Carl's Bait and Tackle.
You guys can pick up the official Never Stop Tour apparel linked in the description below. And if you buy one shirt, one hat, one pair of shorts, it is good for one entry to win this boat right here. It's a 17-foot striker aluminum bass boat. So I am so incredibly pumped for today's challenge. 2 anglers, 1 body of water, and some shot collars. Dude, look at that. He's got your jig. Oh my God. I'm gonna shock you, I'm gonna shock you. I'm gonna shock you, I'm gonna shock you.
You got me!
Never Stop to me is more of a reminder. Go and do something new. Never stop exploring, never stop fishing, never stop going to the unknown. We don't have any idea what we're getting ourselves into. 2 high school buddies, grab some rods, hit the boat, hop in a car, and travel to places neither of us have ever been to.
I just got a feeling it's gonna get worse.
Not this again. Are you kidding me? He's on. That's another big one. Get in there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna shock you. I'm gonna shock you. I suppose next time we'll see you guys, we'll be in a different state on the ocean.
Come back on the lake. Watch out, watch out. Come back. There he is. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Welcome to the Never Stop Tour 2. Good morning. It's day number 13 on the Never Stop Tour. I think we got it wrong. I think today's 13 because it's the 23rd. But day number 13. We slept in Las Vegas last night. Got a pretty decent amount of sleep. We're feeling refreshed and fueled up for yet another day of fishing. We've only got 1 day to fish in Nevada. We basically have to be in San Diego tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So we really have to hustle. This is going to be the biggest grind, and it's really going to put us to the test. Because we've got to clock basically 7 hours, catch some fish today, and then be like totally cool and ready to go to fish for saltwater fish tomorrow morning. Yeah, after today, we're really gonna switch gears and try to find some different fish species. We're gonna be linking up with my buddy Evan, and he fishes a lot in San Diego. So seeing that we'll be on the West Coast, I really want to try to focus in on some fish you guys probably haven't seen on this channel before. So we just spent the whole trip doing bass. I figured it's time that we make a change and chase after something completely different. But first, fish in Nevada and see how that goes. Mohave. Next stop for the Never Stop Tours, Lake Mohave. Our little meetup yesterday. We had a ton of people telling us to go either to Lake Mead or Mohave. Sounds like Mojave's got big smallmouth, and that's one thing we really haven't encountered. We tried to do it yesterday at the strip. Didn't work out, caught a bunch of greenfish. We're gonna try to fish Mohave, which is a little bit out of the way to get to San Diego, but it might be worth it. If we go there, catch a 5-pound smallmouth, get a big old fat ding, then we can check that off our list. Then we can fish for saltwater fish.
Have you caught a smallmouth on this tour?
Ever in my entire life? No.
On this tour? I don't believe you have.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Mexico. I got 2.
Ding, ding.
So smallmouths first, then road trip to San Diego, then wake up and crank some salty fish.
Very much, we're not going to go to sleep tonight.
No, we're not. I told people we're not falling asleep tonight. This is the biggest grind of the entire trip right here.
Starting route to Cottonwood Cove Motel. Proceed to East Flamingo Road, then turn right.
We are now entering Lake Mohave. This might be our last freshwater fishing mission. I hate to say this, but we've been fishing freshwater for the past 13 days now, and from here on out we might be switching things up and trying saltwater. But before we do that, before we can think about West Coast fishing, saltwater fishing, we gotta do smallmouth. What?
$41?
I know, $41 is insanity.
Yeah. $41 to launch.
I've never had, that's the most expensive launch fee I've ever.
This is everywhere. There had to be a launch that we messed up somewhere, because there's no way that there's only one launch and you have to pay $41.
$41?
They should
They
fill your
should
live
serve
well.
me a steak with
No,
that.
they should fill the live up with smallmouth already.
Yes.
Pre-filled smallmouth
They
live
should-
wells.
$41 should give me waypoints to the best locations on this lake. Holy hell.
Hopefully it's worth it though. I'm willing to go. I mean, I hope it's worth it. I'm willing to spend that kind of money if this lake is truly as hype as people are making it seem to be. Because it's like everyone we ask, what's in Mohave? Big, small, big, small, big, small. I freaking want a smallmouth, dude. It's pissing me off. Fish all these epic smallmouth fisheries. No smallmouth.
Blowing like 58 degrees out of the west. Look at, it's literally ripping. The wind is really bad, but that's been the story of this whole trip lately since we've got probably west of New Mexico. It's just been windy, which we're just going to deal with it and make the most of it.
Got rinsed. Buddy got rinsed. Oh. We just got a taste of the main lake. The slow can take on some serious water, but this is like, I mean, there's no one out here right now. It is just that bad. Those are 4-foot waves that are waiting to eat us alive. So we're just gonna probably play it safe in the marina. Like, we don't have an option. This is just one of the situations where we want to fish super bad and the weather is completely unideal. So we're gonna make the most of it. Crank out some marina bass.
I think we can catch fish in here. Moral of the story. We're probably going to have to fish around the main launch ramp just because it's really, really bad out there and it's going to pick up more towards the afternoon. But I still think we could catch some fish in here. There's always big smallmouth near marinas and there's always big fish near marinas. So it's not a total disaster.
Well, I will say Mohave looks incredible. Hands down, I didn't know this is possible, hands down the cleanest water we have fished throughout this entire tour. And it's got big smallmouth. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to get a whole taste of it because it's late and obviously the wind, we keep bringing that up, but we're gonna fish this marina and see if we can catch 1 or 2 fish. This water is immaculate. Like, I can see like 25 feet down. Clearest water I've fished in a long time. Oh, I'm on. Fish on. Fish on. Crankbait, smallmouth. Oh. Sweet! Oh, I gotcha. Check it out. We can't leave the marina, but there's still fish in here. That is the first bite of the day on a deep diving crankbait. My first ever Nevada bass. And probably my biggest smallmouth of the entire trip. Nothing too amazing to boast about, but it feels really good to catch them when, you know, you go on a day where you could get swamped. It's so sick. Hopefully that's the first of many. Beautiful fish. Woo! Okay. That's sick. Yeah, you just pretty much can't make this stuff up. Literally just caught that fish, made out of the cast, and some guy's like, oh, you guys can't fish in the marina. So it's the only safe place in the lake right now for a boat that we have. I mean, dude, you would need like a freaking pontoon boat to be on that kind of stuff. Of course, like as soon as I catch a fish. Buddy's like, yeah, no fishing in here. For what reason, I don't know. Because people can. Because people can kick you out. Like to exercise their power.
Did you actually do that? Like, should we just fish it?
I might just fish it. I mean, there's no other safe place in the lake at the moment. So I don't know what Buddy wants us to do.
I mean, you can't.
There's no signs also, by the way. You guys were not like trying to break a rule. Like there's legitimately no signs. Like, no, don't cast 10, like 100 feet from the dock.
We just keep going down that bank. That bank is good.
I know it does. And this guy's just gonna continue to be a wiener.
I didn't say anything. I was just like.
I just like, are you kidding me? Like really?
What are we?
Like on a day like today where there's 5-foot rollers out there, you're gonna tell us we can't fish the marina?
Oh, there's my bite.
That one? Oh yeah, good one.
Yep.
Seriously? Yep.
Come on, baby. I don't know. Feels good. Oh yeah, baby. Yep.
That looks like a good one. Get the motor.
Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's a largie. It's a largie. It's a largemouth. What?
Nice fish, dude.
Thank you. That is what we needed right there. Absolutely just crushed the drag and drop. I was throwing the drag and drop on a little drop shot. And I was fishing the dock piers as we were getting kicked out of that area. But we've decided that if we're gonna make this video work for you guys, we're gonna have to fish this marina. Even though that guy said that we can't. We're just.
Who is that guy?
I don't know who that guy is.
If he's a game warden, I'd be like, I can't.
He was just a random guy.
Just some dude.
But I mean, my first Nevada bass, I can check off catching a bass in Nevada because we are fishing Nevada. What is this? Nevada Arizona border?
Yep, we're on the border again.
But we're officially fishing in Nevada, and nice largemouth right there.
I think we're officially fishing legal water now. Thanks to Buddy for letting us know the boundary zone. Shout out to Peric though for catching that nice largemouth. We're doing something here. We're making stuff happen. Is that a fish? Nope, it's just a rock. We're good. So Peric's throwing the drop shot. I'm throwing a big crankbait. We're just looking. We're looking for something that's bitey. That's not out there. I'm sure they're chomping out there, but oh my God, that's scary. That's scary stuff.
Fish on.
Seriously?
Fish on.
Seriously? Are you serious?
Yes. Big fish. What are we going on here?
Go right.
This is huge, dude.
Seriously?
This is huge.
No way.
Massive.
No way. Mind your line, you're good.
We're good. Get the net.
Look at the nut.
Get the net. Big fish.
What does it feel like? Small?
I don't know. What is it?
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Oh, largie. Yes. Oh my gosh,
All right, I'm gonna
dude.
keep fishing. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Get it. All right, the windy point.
All right, guys, we have got to the windy point, the only point we're able to fish, and we just hooked into a nice largemouth. Actually switched up baits. Throwing a little swim bait that I got in this month's mystery tackle box, just to give it a little bit more action because I'm trying to catch a smallmouth, and that largemouth just picked it up. Look at that fish right there. Look at the little swim bait hanging out of her mouth. Definitely a post-spawn female right there. Got a skinny belly, but largemouth. Who knew? We came out here chasing brown fish.
We can't escape.
We cannot escape the largemouth. These fish are just been cooperating with us this whole trip, except the small jaws. Hey, buddy, tell your cousin I need to catch her.
Is that a fish? That might be a fish. I got one. I'm on. Right on the windy point. Right on the windy point. Here we go. Oh yeah. Largemouth. Another largie. I got her. Since we are fishing fresh waters today, Peric is, both Peric and I are trying two different things. I'm fishing fast with a deep diving crankbait. He's fishing slow with the drop shot. And from there, we'll figure out which is gonna be more effective. This is our third fish of the day. Or no, fourth fish of the day, because I've got a smallmouth. And yeah, they've come in very similar spots right on this windy point. Again, we can't fish too many spots in Slate right now because of the weather, but it's kind of working out in our favor. Nice little largie. So sick, just cranked it.
My fish came off this little bait right here. This is a Big Bite Baits little jerkin minnow, and I've got it rigged on a drop shot. That minnow is actually gonna swim in the water, and the reason why I'm using this is I just saw a little bit of bait fish, and they were all about this size, flickering minnows, so I figured match the hatch, try a little minnow bait on that drop shot right there. But it came in this month's mystery tackle box. If you guys do want to check out mystery tackle box, I will leave a link in this description of this video to get a box for as little as $4.99. So check it out. Came with an awesome bunch of Riot baits, Big Bite baits, Carl's Amazing Baits, Weston swim bait, Carolina rig kit, and then John was also throwing the little square bill, which we might throw once we get a little bit shallower, but we're kind of fishing a deep point right now. So that's what we got going on. Hope Hope you guys are enjoying this, and thanks to Mystery Tackle Box for helping out with today's video.
There's one. Come on. Nice one. Feels good. Don't spit it. Don't spit it. Don't spit it. I don't know. It's not monstrous, but it feels good. I think it's a smallie. Oh yeah, it's a smallmouth. Oh, is it largie or smallie? Smallie. You want to net it? Just because it's a decent one? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Good smallie. Good smallie. No! Well, there goes our smallmouth. That's sick. That sucks. That was our decent sized smallmouth we could have caught. Probably about a 2-pounder. Right on this point, my 3rd cast. Holy moly. Did I mention how much I hate wind? This fish bit right here, so I don't know what the I'm doing. Oh, I'm on. So right after I lost that smallmouth from that point, I was redeemed by this little largemouth. Again, not the right color, but it's a bass and we'll take it. This is actually a crankbait that came out of the MTB Pro Box. This is a square bill. It's like a 1.5 size crankbait made by Lucky Craft. And when it's windy and you've got rocks and clear water like this can be an awesome lure. I actually threw this up against some reeds, which is pretty unorthodox, but he came out from the grass and chomped it. Nice little bait. Shout out to MTB Pro Box. Putting out some dope lures. It's been tough. We've been getting bites. Like, couldn't ask for a really better day for a start time that began right around 3 p.m. And then also, you know, walking up right to probably one of the worst conditions of this trip yet. That just being an immense amount of wind. Luckily, it's calmed down as the afternoon has progressed, but we only really had like 4 hours to fish. Like, it's 6 p.m. right now. It's gonna get dark in about an hour. But the fact that we're getting bites or catching fish is just solid. I'm just, you know, still sitting here with my fingers crossed, hoping that we can get one smallmouth before the sun sets. That would be really cool. Like, aside from the whole video standpoint, like, I really want to catch a smallmouth, a southern smallmouth, really bad this trip. That was one of my goals. Come on. Last cast over here, and then I'm gonna. Let's go to the last point. Oh yeah. Got him. I don't know, feels pretty good. Just to be safe. Feels pretty good. Might have been the one I saw. I think it's a smallmouth. Oh yeah. Is that a smallie? Oh yeah, it's a smallmouth. Oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. We need this so badly. Come here. Come up here. He hammered it. That is the Mohave smallmouth you're looking for. Hell yes. That is so sick. By far not the, oh, hold on, let me get him out. Definitely not the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught, but the fact that we caught it here on the Arizona-Nevada border is just so crazy. Like, the fact that there's smallmouth down here this far south is so incredible to me. This is one of my goals. I want to catch a southern smallmouth on this tour, and I did it. Probably just shy of 2 pounds, but damn, did that feel good. Oh my gosh. Smallies, hell yes. That is what we were looking for. Well, this is our last draw. We've got 6 hours left on pavement, and then from there, the road trip is done. The tour is not finished, but the road trip is done, and that is where we land in San Diego. I will say, if there's one place where I wish I could spend 2 more days fishing on this tour, it'd probably be Mohave. Mohave and Parker Strip, 2 of my favorite fisheries that we fished throughout this entire series, regardless of like the size of fish. It's just cool. Like, you're surrounded by palm trees, sand, mountains, and the water's clear. It's full of smallmouth and largemouth. These places really like stick out to me. I love fishing these kind of areas. I really love fishing these kind of areas just because of
how like abnormal they are, and they kind of stand out where they're located. But anyway, that's beside the point. Peric's not gonna clock a few hours, and I'm probably gonna take over after that. But I suppose next time I'll see you guys, it'll be in a different state on the ocean. So let's get after it. This is what 2 hours of sleep looks like. We powered through the drive. We made it here in San Diego from Arizona at like 2:45, 2:30, and then we're up and at 'em in the car heading to the spot right now at 6:05.
I'm ruining the shot, eh?
We're gonna meet up with a buddy of mine. His name is Evan. Like literally just nailed down some plans with him like a week ago. Seeing as we are not saltwater experts, I thought it'd be fitting to link up with my buddy Evan, who is obviously quite the saltwater stick. So we're gonna meet up with him now. We're gonna go on his rig and chase after some fish that I've never caught before, that he's never caught before. This is like huge. We should be way more pumped, but the only problem is we're legitimately running on 2 hours of sleep. So maybe once we get on the water, I'll get there and I'll probably show my excitement. But I am, oh my god, I'm dying. I'm like literally dying. It's the quietest car ride of the tour yet.
What up, boys? Welcome to San Diego,
Yeah,
bro.
thank
What's
you, dude.
going on?
Appreciate it.
What's up, man?
Alex.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Evan, nice to meet you. Come on down. Come on down.
Yeah.
Join me in my village. So, what we're gonna do is introduce you guys to kind of a unique style of fishing that we do here in San Diego, which is like long rod service iron fishing.
Okay.
This rod is a rod that is designed to be cast. It's
Okay.
an 11-foot rod. It's a 9-foot rod. I've got a couple shorter ones that are a little bit more manageable.
Sweet.
But we're gonna go down there. We're gonna play around with this. I'm gonna show you guys like a techniques and a style and just kind of a format
Gotcha.
that is, like I said, it's very much
endemic.
classic San Diego.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
like what we do here. This is how we catch.
So dope.
Personally, like 75-80% of our yellowtail,
Okay.
and if I could choose it, it would be 100% because it's super fun. If the yellowtail stuff's just not panning out, we'll fish a little calico bass down there too. And then you know what? I'm gonna show you guys some spotty stuff too because that's what you're gonna want to do on your skiff.
Yeah.
Spotted bay
That's
bass.
in the bay, right?
It's here. Like
Right.
honestly, all these pilings right here, if you like dropped like a little swim bait, it's just like largemouth fishing.
That's
Same
so
thing.
sick.
They're fun. They fight really cool. Maybe we'll go do that like late this afternoon.
Okay.
That'll be super fun. So
Let's do it.
let's rock and roll, guys.
While we're out here, we're definitely not used to these waves. Since what we've been fishing so far for this tour has been all bass, all sheltered waters. We did get a little rough yesterday, but nothing like this.
Yeah, we thought yesterday was rough.
This is a totally different rough, and this is a calm day out here. So I can't imagine a rough day. But we're looking for yellowtail tuna, which is something.
No, just yellowtail.
Oh, they're not
Yeah,
tuna?
They're not tuna. That's
Sick.
you're thinking of yellowfin tuna.
We're not looking for yellowfin tuna. We're looking for yellowtail. They're not tuna at all. They're not even in the tuna family. They're just out here and they're yellow.
What are they closely related to, Evan?
What?
What are the yellowtail related to?
Remember the jack family?
Jacks.
They're the same family as like a GT.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same
Oh, no
thing.
shit.
So it's a jack.
Okay, it's a
Kind
jack.
of like rainbow runner. Yellowtail,
Rainbow runner. Okay, yeah. We caught
Amberjack. It's that, you know what I'd say the closest we come would be an amberjack.
amberjack.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like a West Coast amberjack.
nice. So, we've caught rainbow runners.
Yeah.
Molly.
Yeah, we've caught rainbow runners.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's gonna take me a second to get my knees, my sea knees.
They look just like a rainbow runner.
Yeah.
today. Way better bird life here today. We just need the surface temperature to pop a little bit. Patience. This is a great time for you to nap, Alex.
I know, that's what I'm thinking, man.
This is a great
Yeah.
championship.
You know, I feel like, damn, dude, you're like the most sedate person I've ever took. I was expecting you to just be like, I don't know, snapping fish off left and right. I was like, how many of my reels is he gonna blow up today? I bought a whole new spool line to fix your backlashes, dude. I was fully prepared. Bear with me, okay?
I was taking a pee. I was not napping. And I had Taco Bell last night. Don't have Taco Bell and come out in the seas. It's actually flattening out though out here.
Oh, it's nice.
It was.
Is that code for I was slightly seasick?
I usually get sick.
Are you blaming it on the Taco Bell?
I'm blaming it on the Taco Bell.
Hey, it's flattening out though. Isn't it beautiful now?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Alex, I think you should just puke. It'll make you feel better. I swear to God. Oh, you're bit. You're totally bit.
I got bit here.
Oh, he's bit. Are you gonna catch him now?
Turn the handle. Go get him, Alex.
He's on.
He popped off. What happened?
Oh my God.
Ricky.
I got bit.
God, dude.
Wow.
Oh, Evan's on. Is that a calico?
Oh, look at the boat.
Oh, pretty big one, yeah.
All right, Alex, come here. It's a calico bass.
Yeah, see if you recognize this.
Do you recognize it? It's a bass. See, the age-old question: will the service iron outproduce live bait? Maybe all these points we work, all we're doing is really scraping the surface. But much like fly fishing, there is a certain art.
Yeah.
There's an ambiance to.
This is the fly fishing.
That's the fly fishing.
What is
instead of
that then?
California
Just
fishing.
the
This is just like getting the
bobber
job
worm?
done.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is meat locker fishing.
Yeah, meat locker
Meat
fishing.
locker fishing. Alex, do you recognize this fish?
Oh yeah.
You know exactly what that is.
Bass.
That's a calico
calico bass.
bass.
We're gonna catch like 100 of those at Clemente tomorrow, but you need to catch a Mexican and a California bass. So
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want, just tie a little hook on your light rod. On the light rod.
They're not line fry, are they?
No, not at all.
Oh, I got one here.
Probably got one already.
Oh yeah, possibly.
Possibly. You think he's there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh! Oh, get him!
Oh, he's got him!
Get him!
Oh, get him! Hey! Well, there we go. My first official calico bass. Caught it on a little live sardine. We're fishing for these tomorrow. The game plan tomorrow is to go after these. Today, we're waiting. We still haven't seen any fish busting. The yellowtail are giving us a hard time, so we decided, hey, let's drop some live bait on a point. And Evan brought me my first calico bass.
Oh, dude, he's got a good one!
I had to join the fun. I literally put
Oh, that's a good one, dude.
feels
You got a good one. That's a real nice one.
This is so much fun. The yellowtail were not cooperating, so we decided to hit these rocks.
Dude, I think you got a nice one.
You think so? Really?
Yeah,
Or is
real
it
nice
just the
one.
rod? It's
No, I think you have a nice one.
7.5 rod.
I think you have a nice one.
Feels good.
No, that's not bad.
First
that's a
ever
real
calico.
one. There you go.
That is so gnarly. So sick,
There you
bro.
go.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one. That's an above average bass right there.
Yeah, that's my first ever calico. Holy smokes. Are these not some of the coolest looking fish on earth? They look like a saltwater smallmouth. So epic. I've always wanted to catch one of these since I was probably a sophomore in high school and learned about them. And since I've been watching his videos, I've wanted to get on these fish. We're probably gonna do obviously more of this tomorrow, but we needed something, right? We needed something on the boat. The yellowtail are being whack. But that is so cool. Throw a little sardini out there and crank it. Yes. So that right there has been on my bucket list forever. Like, you guys don't realize how special that catch was to me. I've always wanted to catch a calico bass. Although they're nowhere near related to a largemouth or smallmouth, they remind me so much of the fish we've been chasing for the past 13 days. Tomorrow we'll have more of a bassy experience. We'll be throwing swim baits for them, fishing a little bit faster, but throwing some sardines out there on these rocks is equally as fun. And not to mention, I was on a 7.5 bass rod. That was mega. So sick. Mission accomplished.
So the situation is this water is completely rolled. You see the green water. You know, usually we like to see kind of a lighter tint of green / blue, and this is kind of a product of really bad wind. I think I'm gonna actually go offshore, John, and see if we can see some tuna on the inner banks. It's like 8 miles away. Is kind of where it's been. Yeah, go give it a look. It's better than this stuff.
Okay.
I just don't see us really seeing the right kind of yellowtail opportunity here. Maybe in the afternoon at the islands.
Yeah.
But we have the fuel and we have the bait, so there's no reason not to give it a little hour loop on the outside and see if we see the bluefin.
Why not?
It's there right now. You know, there's definitely fish around, but this stuff's just. I'll just tell you right now, it's just not the right condition.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any of the right sign.
Yeah.
Didn't see it at the islands. Not seeing it down here. Pretty much in line with yesterday. Hoping it was going to roll into the right direction today, but it hasn't. Let's go look offshore for an hour.
Let's do it.
We'll slide back into the Nados, give it another loop in the afternoon.
I'm game.
See if things roll over and change a little over there. Maybe a new blanket of water in life. And if not, we'll go finish the day with some bait fish, some spotties. Sweet. Sound good? Yeah, Alex got to stop turning the motor off, man. We're going to go like offshore. He's going to like bop himself, break the key in half. And we're going to be out here like, dang, we're going to cosplay Castaway for 5 days.
Did you bring your volleyball?
I say we eat Alex first.
So, one of the main, I think, big fish species that live right off the coast of San Diego has got to be bluefin tuna. That's the first thing that comes to mind. They're hard fish to catch, as Evan was saying. They don't come like a dime a dozen. They're very difficult to locate. And once you do locate them, you have to use light line, tiny hooks, and make sure you don't spook. I mean, they're a very line-shy fish. It's incredible that a fish that weighs up to 200, 300 pounds, you know, would be shy of 20 or 30 pound test mono. But yeah, if we do get a shot of this, we're gonna get like one shot, and it's gonna be difficult, but we gotta at least try. We're here in San Diego. We can't not attempt to catch a bluefin.
Tuna right here. Somewhere right here. See it. Wait the bait. Yeah, get ready. Don't bait up yet. Be ready. Right here. Right. Oh, another spot right here. Look under that turn. That turn, the tuna bird's what we really like to see out here. When you see it under the turn, it's usually pretty active. It's on fin bait. Strictly fin bait eaters. Get my net. Hand me the captain net ready. Watch out. Oh, see them all? Yeah, there's fish right here. Right under this bird, there's fish right here. All right. When I tell you, I want you guys to nose hook some baits, okay? And when I tell you, I'm going to start throwing the bait. I want you to side your bait straight back, okay? Nose hook them, all right? Get ready.
Same way.
Yeah, I'll tell you when. Have that net right there ready for me. We just got to clip it. There's fish right here. Probably a real nice spot. They're coming in, so we've got a very small window to make this happen. Oh, it came up real good. Let's see. Right here under this bird. We're going to see it real soon. Stand by.
Let's go.
Alright, tiny bit up. Yeah, bit him up. Right, bit him up.
Good.
Come on.
Good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they're going off. There's a bunch of them.
Oh, they're
Oh
right
my
in the
god,
corner.
they're everywhere. Oh my god, they're.
Oh my gosh.
We just rolled through the spot, which Evan saw a few tuna bust. As soon as we started throwing bait in the water to come up with the rest of the school, there was like probably 15 that started to bust. Our bait is out there right now. He's putting us in position. He's also chumming too to get the school really, really pumped up. They are busting around us.
Go under that bird. I'm still free spooling mine. Yeah, stop there.
Stop.
One in here.
Both of them, you think?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're busting behind us still, dude. They're behind us. Keep going.